Money stress rarely comes from one big mistake. It builds slowly over time. Bills stack up small. Spending adds up. You stop checking your account. And payday arrives, then disappears. Most people believe the solution is more income, a side hustle, or a strict budget. But the real problem is simpler. There is no reset. And without a reset, money stress keeps repeating week after week. Most people do not suddenly run out of money. They slowly drift into trouble. One week, spending goes slightly higher. Another week, the bank app is ignored. Then bills are avoided, and the stress grows. The problem is not just the numbers. It is the uncertainty, not knowing where money went or what is coming next. That uncertainty keeps the mind tense and alert, which is why money stress feels constant even when nothing dramatic happens. Monthly budgets do not solve this problem because life does not happen monthly. It happens weekly. Food, fuel, school, transport, and small emergencies all show up every week. Waiting an entire month to look at money allows problems to pile up. Pressure builds silently, and by the time the budget is reviewed, the damage already feels overwhelming. This delay is one of the biggest reasons people give up on money plans. What actually works is a short weekly pause, a moment where you look at your money before it spirals. This pause is called a weekly reset, and it is not complicated. It does not require tracking every dollar or cutting joy out of life. It simply creates a rhythm where money is checked, adjusted, and guided regularly instead of being ignored until panic sets in. The weekly reset is not budgeting, and it is not punishment. It is a simple habit you take once a week where you look at your financial situation, make small corrections, and move forward without guilt. Awareness is the goal, because awareness creates control, and control is what slowly removes money stress over time, even when income stays the same. During this reset, you look at where you are right now. You check your balance, review recent spending, note bills coming soon, and know when income arrives. There is no judging or regret involved. This is important because shame causes avoidance, and avoidance is how stress grows. Clarity removes guessing, and guessing is where most money anxiety lives. When you know your real situation, your nervous system calms down. Even if the numbers are not ideal, certainty feels safer than hope. Guessing makes the brain assume the worst, while clarity gives you something solid to work with. This is why simply checking money regularly reduces stress before any actual changes are made. As you look ahead to the coming days, expectations become clearer. Some weeks require caution, while others feel more relaxed. Stress usually comes from expecting an easy week when money is tight, or assuming money is tight when it is not. Realistic expectations make spending calmer and decisions feel less emotional. When expectations match reality, you stop reacting in the moment. Spending choices feel intentional instead of impulsive. You are no longer surprised by limits because you already accepted them earlier in the week. This mental shift alone prevents many small decisions that usually lead to regret. The reset also helps you decide ahead of time how the week will flow. You choose what spending feels reasonable, what payments matter most, and what can wait. These decisions are made before pressure or temptation shows up, which makes them easier to follow. Reacting in the moment is what usually breaks good intentions. Every weekly reset ends with a small win. This could be saving a little, paying something down, or avoiding unnecessary spending. The amount does not matter. What matters is consistency. Small wins train the brain to associate money with progress instead of failure. This makes it easier to stay engaged instead of avoiding finances altogether. Momentum builds confidence, and confidence reduces fear. People often think they need big wins to feel better, but money confidence is built through repetition. Showing yourself that you can check money, make decisions, and move forward without panic is more powerful than any single large change. Some weeks will still be messy. Bills appear unexpectedly, spending slips, and plans break. This does not mean the system failed. It means the system is working, because instead of spiraling, you reset again the following week without shame. This is what prevents one bad week from turning into months of stress. After a few weeks, money starts to feel lighter, not because income changed, but because control returned. You stop fearing your bank app, you stop being surprised by bills, and you stop guessing. Awareness replaces anxiety, and small adjustments compound quietly over time. This weekly reset works especially well when money is tight, because tight money needs structure, not avoidance. It helps stretch limited income, prioritize essentials, and reduce chaos, which is expensive in ways people rarely notice. Calm decisions always save more money than emotional ones. If this message connects with you, start your first reset this week. Choose one day, set a reminder, And keep it simple. If you want more videos about turning paychecks into progress, subscribe to the channel. Money Piece is not built in one day. It is built 1 week at a time.